Hey, what's up, everybody? Just chilling right here. Saturday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Today's a different work today. I'm gonna reseal the front on this ISX. Reseal it all. These all the parts. I'm gonna reseal water pump, put new gaskets, O-rings, everything. I never done one of these, but I mean, I kind of done one of these. I did one a while back. It was a long time ago. This is my first one. This is my second one, so I still remember everything that I gotta do. But I don't have the tools. I don't have the pin. I don't have the extractor. I don't have the wedges. I don't got nothing like that. But I just ordered them online. Right now, I just ordered them online, so hopefully they get here on Monday or Tuesday, and I'll start doing this. But meanwhile, I'm gonna take out the oil pan and start doing the main and rod bearings under the oil pan, and I'll wait for that, wait for those tools, and then start doing the front. Check the case in the back. It's leaking right in the corner of where it's by the head, right in the corner right here. Right at that corner right here. Right at the corner right here. I washed it a couple of times, and oil's coming out from there, and it's dripping all the way down. And there's another oil leak at the rear housing, but I decided to do this work first, the main bearings, and then do the front, the gear case. And I'm just waiting for. I'm gonna do the main and rod bearing. Start taking out the oil pan, or well, I don't know if I even should start taking out the oil pan. I don't want no dirt should get inside there, but I guess maybe I'll start doing that on Monday, and hopefully all the tools that I ordered will get here on Monday or Tuesday. And Monday I'll start doing the main and rod bearings, and if the tool gets here, well, I'll probably start doing this front first, and start getting everything put together here in the front, and then after that the main and rod bearings, and after that we'll move on to the rear housing. I know the oil pan, I'm not even gonna put a gasket on there. I'm just gonna put some couple of bolts just to keep it from dirt getting in there, and I'll do the rear housing. But yeah, this truck has a lot of issues with oil leaks, and then I have to move on to the rear end after that. There's a broken power divider in the back on this Pete, so I'm gonna do that. But that'll be later after we get all the front done. I changed all the oils, and I changed the oil on the back. I changed the oil in the transmission, but this power divider has there's a big old chunk. It's probably not even from the differential itself, but from the power divider. But we're still gonna take it off, check it, inspect it, reseal it, get all those new parts in, and put it in. And that's the plan. So I did these tires the other day, put these tires, and that's it. That's the work for today. And just chilling right here. I'm probably gonna stop already, I'm gonna take out the oil pan. And I'll see what I can do right now. I did want to get those. The Cummins is not open right now. They're closed on Saturday, so I can't even get the extractors or the wedges or the pin to pull these gears out. So I'll wait. No problem. I'll wait. It's worth waiting. It's worth waiting. So. But when it's done, it's gonna be good, and I'm gonna paint it red. Make sure everything's good, because they're gonna sell this truck, and they already told me that they're gonna sell it pretty pricey, because it has low miles, and the guy that's gonna buy it, my boss told me that the guy that's not gonna buy it is gonna give a good, he's gonna make some good money. So my boss is gonna make some good money. So he said, the truck's gotta be good, because this guy's a good customer. He buys trucks from me all the time. So we'll see what's up right there. And well, happy that Mexico won. South Korea made a goal at like a freaking 92 minute, but we won 2-1. And I just saw the Germany game against Sweden. Germany beat them 2-1 or something like that. So well, I'm happy about that. And today's Friday. Oh, that fucking truck right there, that's an N14. I did the rods and main bearings, and this motherfucker, the fucking shit. Oh, this motherfucking shit was all tore up. I don't know. The crank was pretty scratched. No bearing spun, but I really took a time and sanded it down. What happened was that the thrust washers came out and they were sitting on the fucking oil pan when I took the oil pan out. So when I took the oil pan out, I was like, what the fuck? I found all this shit inside. There was only one complete thrust washer in the crank, and it was fucking just sitting like that. I was like, and I saw the other pieces on the oil pan. These are all the broken pieces. So the crank is scratched. The crank is fucking scratched where the thrust washer used to be, because it was fucking just going forward and back. And I don't know where they got this truck. I don't know how long they've been using it, but all the fucking mains were like this, all beat up because of the crank was fucking just moving. I marked them down because I did mark them down because the N14 does have a different size bearing, so you gotta watch out which bearing you put where. The front, for instance, number 1 and number 7, they might look the same, but they're not. Number 7 is wider than number 1, and then number 3 is fucking wider than number 2 and number 4 and number 5. Then you got number 2, the thin ones, 2 and 4. And then you got a 5, which is a medium size, and you got number fucking 6 right here. So that's the fucking, you gotta be careful. So this is done. The main rod bearings is done. This motherfucking shit all scratched up the crank on the side. I can't do nothing about that. I already told this guy that I can't do nothing about that. This shit needs to come out, and I mean the crank needs to come out. But we're gonna put the fucking thrust washers in there. I want to change the rods too. All the connecting rods. They weren't that. Oh yeah, they were fucking pretty scored up. So change that, and this is the oil pan. I cleaned it all up. I'll probably put some couple bolts in there right now, just to make sure no dirt gets in there. But cleaned it up. Here's the gasket. You know, just try to make it straight. When I and the number 7, the cap for the crank on number 7, the cap was all fucking tore up. I put the top bearing in. This is the bottom. Here's the washer that goes on the cap, the bolts. I haven't installed it because it's in the machine shop right now. They're gonna give it to us on Wednesday. The cap holds the thrust bearing on the side, has a little nipple, and they on both sides, and it holds it. It was all fucking, see that's where it holds it. It was all fucking beat up, and it couldn't be able to hold the thrust washers. So the cap's in the machine shop. It's getting worked on, so it could be back on Wednesday. Anyways, the guy that's buying this truck is gonna work local, and he already bought the fucking truck. We're not gonna tell him nothing about what happened here. I mean, it's just between me and my boss, you know, but that the crank was all fucked up, and I don't know where my boss bought this truck, but it's a fucking piece of shit truck. But it's between me and my boss, how we're gonna end up fixing this truck on the crank, and nobody needs to. Well, I hope this guy probably won't even see my channel, but that's that. Yeah, I really wanna finish this truck up next week, so I can be out of here, and I can put another. Oh, that engine needs to come out. That white one has a fucking crank seized, main bearing spun on a 14 liter Series 60. So that shit's done. Gotta take out that engine. It's not in a hurry. I took out the oil pan yesterday, and I took out that bearing that was spun, and luckily I was able to take it out. It was welded on the fucking crank, and it spins now, but I mean, there's nothing you can do. I need to take out that block, and the block's trash. So he wants to put a 12. It's a 14 liter Series 60. We're gonna put a 12.7 Series 60. So that's in a while. And once we get all this shit done on this ISX and the differential, we get that shit done and work on that. Bring it in here, and that's that. And then Monday, my buddy's coming. He's a new employee. Well, he says he's coming. My boss knows him and wants to hire him because it's just too much work for me because it's a lot of work, dude. I mean, nothing I can't handle, but fuck, it's quite a bit. And my boss said that if that he used to work at a shop, but they closed that yard down, so he said he's gonna come over here, but he doesn't wanna. I don't know. He says he wants to see what's up and talk to him. He doesn't really want to come over here, but my bosses keep asking him. So he's just gonna come down over here on Monday, see what he wants to do. If he wants to come over here and work with me, well, that's great. If not, well, he's gonna probably go work somewhere else. But it doesn't matter to me. Either way, shit needs to get done, and truck needs to leave, and we need to make some money and fuck some bitches and smoke weed. Nah, but all right, man. You guys take care.